So it sounds like the paradigm is starting to break. The very first production studio and sports arena in space and zero gravity are coming in December of 2024, and Tom Cruise is going to be starring in it. The studio is being launched by the Space Entertainment Enterprise called SEE, that's the company name, and the production studio itself will be called SEE1. This is going to be built by a company called Axiom Space that would attach to our current International Space Station. Sounds like eventually the plan is for Axiom Space and the studio to break off of the ISS around 2028 and kind of do its own thing. So you can kind of extrapolate from that it's going to grow into its own bigger entity and do much bigger projects. The entire studio, of course, is going to be floating in low Earth orbit, and it's going to be used to host television shows, music, sporting events, to host films, and even bring artists up and producers and other creatives who want to make content in low Earth orbit. It's so cool. The facility is basically going to enable the development of production and recording and broadcasting and live streaming of content and eventually space tourism, so we can get up there. So it sounds like the name of Tom Cruise's movie in 2024 has not yet been revealed, but it's going to come out in May or so, around that time. It does sound like Elon Musk and SpaceX are going to have a large part in this, and I'm like, how does he have that much time in his day to actually create something with a production studio? I don't get it. So here's the question: how is it going to look, and how much is this going to cost to get this all done? So according to Richard Garriott, who is the first person to film a science fiction movie in space, also the son of a very famous astronaut, and also the 6th private citizen to ever pay to fly to space, the movie will look nothing like the blockbuster films that we know today. It's going to be much slower, the shots are going to be much more deliberate. Obviously, there won't be as much wide-angle videography because the modules that they'll be filming in on the ISS is a lot more cramped. You don't have unlimited space. Also, when Richard Garriott went up to space, it was about $30 million round trip. We're thinking though that they're going to be able to bring the price down to about $1 million, which goes back to our potential for space tourism. All of this is a massive step forward in the development of the space economy and essentially creating the Jetsons and making it real. And directors are extremely excited about this because basically it's going to allow them to do amazing things in production on space, things that we haven't even ever thought could exist. Guys, if you like this video, please like it. If you like learning more about space stuff or also what it's like to live a life without drinking, go ahead and subscribe below. I talk about that stuff all the time. If you have any comments you want to share or anything you want to talk about, go ahead and drop that down below. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you guys till the next time. Thanks. See ya.